Yeah, Project Pegasus is upon us. There's lots of extra resources floating around. This deck might be terrible if we don't hit Project Pegasus. That being said, incredible chance that we hit Project Pegasus. So, let's go. Let's let Agatha take the wheel here. Did our deck image update? Is it not working? This tool is supposed to grab our current deck list. Okay, so that works. Do I need to manually refresh this? Is that the problem? Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to manually refresh this. Okay, I'll have to hotkey that. Okay, so I have there we go. Agatha plays randomly chat, but she always plays herself when possible. So there's a tool called snap.fan that uploads your deck and stuff automatically. It doesn't grab the sweet variants, that's true. But I have to refresh the cache of the page in order for it to pop up, so. We'll see. We need to do something different with that. Okay, Angela Armor Sunspot. Squirrels! Hey, well, squirrels there are a pretty good beat for us, right? Because it means we're going to be able to play into the middle and have a good time. Grand Central's honestly pretty good for us, too. I'm going to snap on Central Park coming up. I probably should have snapped on Project Pegasus, honestly. L wins. Thank you for the 56 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Yeah, I should have snapped when Pegasus flipped up. Play 6 cost cards. What a wonderful mission to be doing today. Never before have I been playing a more perfect ego deck, chat. Never before have I played a more they don't know, chat. Don't tell Scotty. Well, that's part of that problem, QBE, is like, especially in a game like Magic the Gathering, who goes first is not well balanced, right? Also, I'm like 99% sure Agatha overrides ego and she still plays herself here. Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure Agatha still always plays out when there's an ego. Oh my god! Wow, get slaughtered. What a tilter. Alright, Dracula, please, bud. Damn it. And this is the part where it goes wave into Dracula next turn, right? A solid beat. Beautiful, Shang-Chi. Ego isn't dumb, chat. It just plays completely randomly. I'm gonna make a video for best pull 2 decks. Yeah, it's on my list. Alright, we want to play right here, ideally. Okay, I think with play right, we're actually good to go here, huh? Hopefully, because this is gonna be at least 9. Probably more. It'll be 15 on the right and then 12 to 23 on the left. Definitely in it to win it. Let's go to Pytherion. Thank you for the almost 5 years. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do pull 2 decks that are bested to pull 3 with suggested upgrades tomorrow. Alright, so they are dead, right? Worst we do is tie. Sick. All right, let's go, bud. I have to imagine that people that recently started are going to be in pool 2 significantly longer than people in the closed beta. Why? Can you explain why you think people starting now are going to be in it longer than the people that were in the closed beta? It's actually an identical timeline to what the people in the closed beta did. Hey, help me understand your logic. I don't think that's true at all, Zell. I think you're drastically overestimating. There were a lot of people that didn't spend any money in the closed beta. My deck is just Chavez. So if I play this, it's guaranteed worth 10 power. That's probably the line, right? We do this, then we follow up with Giganto. So they're not... Everybody that was in the beta has a head start on people that weren't. They're just saying the total amount of time in pull 2 is longer. You could technically min-max a super marginal amount like that EXP share, but overall, I think you're just like spewing by doing that. I think you're much better off just like collecting cards and having fun. The ladder's really not that important, I promise. Alright, we're +6 in both locations, huh? There's actually a Dr. Doom angle. I think it might be a Dr. Doom angle. It's a Dr. Doom angle. Hey, Michael, thanks for the brand new Prime. Appreciate that. There's a ton of great people you can send that to every month on Twitch. Thanks for sending it this way this month. Right on time. All right. Step 1. Agatha did not play into Chikagulia, running hot so far. We have a Jubilee here, so any things that get Gameplay and Dilichukuguli are pretty medium for us. Six. So this is Agatha and Wave. No, I'm wrong. It's only 8. I think we stabbed her still though. It's our deck right now. We got 5 cards. Chavez, Hulk, Doctor Doom, Infinite. Oh, they waved us. Well, that's great. That's just something you're gonna experience, EXP share. You gotta be able to get over being annoyed that they have cards that you don't. I think this is a Jubilee angle rather than Dracula, because we have so many cheap cards in our hand. Dracula could just card Jubilee or Wave and not be great. Hopefully she hits Doctor Doom here. Odin could give Hobgoblin back. The problem is we gotta figure out how we're winning another path, right? Because I'm already winning on the right. Shang-Chi didn't die. There's a good chance this deck is bad just because of Shang-Chi type deck people are playing everywhere. We'll see how this location feels to play into. Depending on what viewer metrics look like, today might be a shorter stream. 24 hours for some of these featured locations is definitely a little on the long side. We'll try a couple of different decks, but I'd be really curious to know what their weekend metrics look like when they run these compared to what their other days are in terms of how many people show up and play.
What are the odds?
Claw to counter Professor X is fun. Yeah, I think almost every Agatha we've played this morning has been... I think almost every Agatha we've played this morning has been leadered. I'm supposed to play another card, right? Try and get ahead there. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to try and play some anti-meta stuff, because playing this and I think almost every person we played against has been doing almost the exact same thing, which is the problem with the featured locations from a game theory standpoint. Like, they're like kind of interesting in some, I mean, almost every Professor X people have played today has been super risky. There's like flipping coins. This probably loses to another 12 here, right? Yeah. So the cards you get aren't purely random. They are broken down into pools, and you can learn here what the pool breakdown looks like. Yes. Yeah, Daily Bugle was cool. I actually think Bar Sinister was a good example of a reasonable location, but the ones that are a little bit more polarized, the things that they make good, so it's just like everybody doing very similar things, makes the gameplay feel very samey. So, the Zoo deck is actually Pretty medium in pool 2 because people overplay Killmonger in pool 2 because of how good Zoo was in pool 1. But then it gets better. It gets better in pool 3 because there's less people playing Killmongers. I think my number one pet peeve as a streamer is when someone asks a question and then I take the time to answer them either verbally or in chat and they just ignore the fact that I took the time to answer them. It's like, if you are going to ask a question, at least do the person you're asking the question to the common fucking courtesy of like listening for an answer afterwards. One card in my deck. Do I want a Chavez or do I want a Dracula? Dracula's probably better than Chavez, honestly. Yes, chat. So, a lot of people describe matchmaking as collection level based matchmaking, and that's not true. It's pool based matchmaking, which means once you are in pool 3, you're just in the general player pool. It's all MMR and rank based at that point. Should have stayed in pool 2 a bit longer. It depends on what your goals are while playing. You're going to eventually play people with more cards than you. That's just how it works. The issue is the length between cards in pool 2. Oh, my sweet summer child. It's not slow in pool 2, chat. It's slow at level 1500 plus it slows down. Oh, gosh. That's sick. Can we do this? I'm gonna build their deck. This looks great. Something that I found myself doing quite frequently and this happens, I've heard this a lot as people transition into pool 2 as well, is you're not just losing games because your opponents have more cards than you. You're also losing games because you're just not familiar with the cards you're playing into. You're gonna lose games because you don't know what you're supposed to be playing around and reading when people are snapping you. Is a big thing. And you gotta take those losses to learn the card pool, basically. And if you're watching content like this, that's one way you could get a leg up. Any boosters on this card? Actual 0 Omega Red boosters. Omega lol. Claw actually sounds funny into some opposing stuff. What else did we see their deck doing? They were playing Psylocke. Is that good? They were playing Magic. Magic seems good. Yeah, Iron Man's probably fine. Wave's good. Psylocke's probably good just for turn 4 Magic and Sarah. In the games where we don't have the other thing, the location. Oh, shit. Messed this up. Sorry, chat. I'm screwing around with a fancy thing to work on, So, I think because we have Onslaught here, we actually wait to play Ant-Man because I want to mystique my Onslaught on the left. The peg in the peg ongoing jet deck is Project Pegasus. Alright, I'm gonna snap them before Omega Red shows up. Yeah, you got it, bud. Confident that the Iron Man means we can't be beat.
I am Iron Man.
I think we're ahead by a little bit. I think there is a chance we have won the game. Non-zero chance this is good for us. You have to find out if this is a bot here or if they have Enchantress, I suppose. Is that power real? Am I getting Enchantress or is it a bot? When your Mr. Fantastic adds 500 power. Alright, we killed a bot, but still funny. Hey, what's going on, Trud Player? Thanks for the almost 4 years. Appreciate you sticking around. Good morning, good morning. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm. Ooh, punished. Go right. Think we play Sarah? I believe there are 15 splits currently. Wolf. I played Smash Up before, yeah. This comes up a lot while we play this game. I actually think the people that compare this game to Smash Up, really confuse me. Because I have played a lot of Smash Up, and I don't really think the games are that comparable. Saying this game's like Smash Up because you played power at locations is like saying Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, and Legends of Runeterra are the same game because they all have you attack someone's life total. And just like that just couldn't be further from the truth, right? Kind of want to game on the Iron Man shit. If Iron Man goes to the right, it's probably still fine for us. Obviously, we'd prefer if it went left.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. Do I want an extra turn here? Actually, not sure that I do. What if I go... We do this. And then next turn we'll go claw, and it'll go here. That seems good for us. I'm so tired of getting Professor Cheesed. Like, emotes like this just really show how shitty people are and understand the snap mechanic. Like, sure, you got me with the Professor Cheese, but if you were actually confident you were going to get me, you should have snapped before you flipped your card up, because you didn't snap. You had no confidence in your play, because you knew it was probably a bad play. So you got my one cube, but you didn't snap because you got it with a bad play. And sometimes you got to take bad plays and make risks like that, but don't snap emote me, because you weren't confident in your play. If you're confident in your play, you would have snapped before you made it. It always makes me chuckle when someone's like, oh man, he's mad. Chat, if you think that's mad, you need to go outside and touch some grass more often and interact with some actual human beings. Consider finding some grass to put under your feet. Ooh, Odin Electro is cute. Titan made that work out nicely. We might be setting up Omega Red in the center here. Well, that's rude. Do they play mid? There's no way they play mid, right? The question is 8 enough to win, right? It's probably not, huh? I think we just bounce. Storm the Limbo is a good play from them.
Escape.
The same in Avatar, probably a bot. We waited a little bit longer for a pairing. So turn 1 wave means no one gets to play anything on turns 1 or 2, the way it works out. Good old rack, nothing beats rack. I mean, you could message the snap.fan people. Is there some kind of problem with it, Drunk Owl? Alright, so if I'm only playing 1 card each of the next turns here, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 4 cards total. I guess I might play 2 on the Mr. Fantastic turn. We'll Psylocke here so we can Blue Marvel next turn. Bean's pretty good. Magic. We might play that next turn. Oh yeah, no deck export button is a good shout out. That's definitely something that should be there. Okay, so Onslaught here doubles our ongoings, and then Omega Red plus Mr. Fantastic might mean that we get to double this up. Come on, Fukin. Game's super straightforward at a core level. You're a long-time follower, so I assume you're a card gamer. So the base of the game, like I said, super straightforward. The goal is to have the most power in 2 of the 3 locations at the end of the game. That was a really good draw. And then your cards have a energy cost and a power they add in the top. And then obviously varying effects here at the bottom. So this was a great draw, because she copies the ongoing effect of the last card that I played. The last card that I played was Onslaught, double my ongoing effects. I think that's a step 2. And then these double each other. And then they'll end up doubling Marvel. Then they'll end up doubling Omega Red. So if we get to plus 10 here, which there's a good chance we do with Mystique, Onslaught, Blue Marvel, this will give us like plus 16 at each of these other locations, I believe. Maybe more? Oh yeah, it's 8x. So we get 32 at each. Whip it good. This mission always feels kind of passive aggressive. This mission is hard. Win 4 matches. It's like, is this a personal commentary on my ability to play the game? Hard. Win matches, yeah. How you spell Pegasus, chat? I'm trying to ask people what Peg means. Is that it? A-S-U-S. Did I do it? Did. Look at that. Ooh. Well, that's great. I think we wave here so that way we have a better chance to win the race here. Is Magic any good? Magic's insane. One of the best cards of the game for sure. You started pull 3 and your first 2 boxes gave you no cards. Well, your pull 3 actually starts before those boxes, a heads up. But yes, it is possible to not get cards out of the boxes. Remember, chat, it takes approximately 3,300 collection levels to finish your account. $3,300. It's gonna be a little bit. People talk about things slowing down in pool 2. It really doesn't slow down until much later than that. I think I want... Am I copying this one or am I magicking this turn? I might just magic, honestly. Plus a Psylocke. It could be right to Mystique Blue Marvel though too. That is a cute swarm. Onslaught. There's our boy. There's our boy. This should be a lock, right? This is a little bit of an unpredictable way we're gonna win, because we're gonna add a bunch of power to left and right here. I'm hoping that when we get whatever the update is for the next season pass, we get hopefully the collector tokens coming with it. It's a really critical feature that I think people are going to be bouncing out of pool 3 stuff, getting frustrated if we don't have that soon. One of the things I'm learning from the worst cards video that I posted is that a lot of people don't seem to understand what tech and like what a tech card is. I've had a ton of comments from folks telling me they think Sandman is a bad card. Hey, thanks, Snake. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into that video. Appreciate you checking it out. All right, so we're gonna do our best to win Baxter Building by a lot, and then if we do Omega Red, will reward us for doing so. danger. The danger room is poppin' this morning, in the literal sense.
Wind aid my hand.
Sandman's good in the metagame right now. I don't actually know if I agree with it being good in the metagame right now, Gap. I think Destroyer's probably the best deck at the top, and Sandman is notably not great into that deck. Like, you're right that negative and the Sarah variants exist, but I think the other things are more popular. So, we'll Mr. Fantastic mid, and then we'll go Iron Man into Mystique, right? Are we about to get, like, long goings? I feel like there's a... What's it called in my future? I was gonna gambit my board or something.
I am Iron Man.
Hey, nice job. Keep it going. Okay, and then Goose here actually just doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna snap them because they might stay. There's a chance that they don't, but we're gonna win Baxter building hard, which means we win everything else. I think we beat this with double Iron Man, right?
I am Iron Man.
Oh, I was thinking we don't have Onslaughts here. I was thinking our Omega was gonna give more than it did. Yeah. Have you thought about a video on deck crafting theory? It's really hard to do that. It's such a broad topic that it's tough to give a concise way to do that. Like, it's something like people write literal books on coming from other games, and snap deck building is relatively deep as well. It's hard to do that in a manner that people are like can actually sit through and watch. Feeling better. I'm all right. I still got quite a bit of a cough. My foot's feeling great though, so that's nice. Will streaming on weekends be a regular thing? I don't know. I'm kind of getting a feel for what metrics look like. Yesterday was only okay for metrics, and today's been only okay so far. It's still early. I've only been live for less than an hour, so it's hard to know exactly. But for people asking why the deck's called Pegasus Ongoing, this is the hot location today. And if you didn't know this is the hot location today, that means you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel with that little bell on. So make sure you head on over to Hoaglandia Snap. You'll get updates there whenever there's a hot location or anything else exciting you should be keeping track of.
I am Iron Man.
Do I want a magic here? Magic gives me more chances to like... Well, we have 424 here because Mojo World sets up you have more power, gives extra. I think I want a magic here. I think more chances to draw some of our bigger plays is good. Let's sequence this in the right order. We'll do it like this. That way if I draw Mystique, I can copy Blue Marvel next turn. The good card to keep on hand for Project Pegasus. Check out my top 5 cards for the hot location on the Snap YouTube that went up last night. If you're looking for suggestions, always a great place to go. Alright, so Claw will give us 12 into here. And then he's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 over here. That's probably not enough though, right? Yeah, I think we're dead. I assume they're, what's it called? Yeah, Ultron. So we win Mojo Worlds. Short over here. Put Claw mid to win the right. Claw mid would have only been 12 over here, right? So we still lose? Maybe if I go Ant-Man in that direction too. Let's try a couple more with this one.
3D.
There's a chance this deck is bad, chat. Will this ever be a paper game? No, there's a number of designs in this game that aren't feasible in a paper boomer card game. So we have Onslaught, into Mystique by Onslaught, into Omega Red, into Magic, give us time to find Iron Man for the middle. If a card is lower level, does it get more boosters? No. A random card in your deck always gets 1 booster per turn you played.
Avengers! Assemble.
No! Come back, opponent! Omega Red! Omega Red wants to play! Come back! No, don't go! Oops, I dropped to 32. Chat! The Marvel Snap YouTube channel is 46 subs away from 9,000. Be a pal and go drop in a sub if you're not already. It's actually insane. It's almost doubled in the 2 weeks since the game released. Incredible. Oh, we need the extra energy for the Psylocke. We'll fill into the Los Diablos base here. I want to play a 5-drop next turn. Yeah, it feels good to finally be rewarded for putting effort into YouTube. Been posting varying amounts of stuff on that platform for nearly a decade and never had any success from it. It's gonna sweet. Sarah is lovely, makes all of our cards cost one less. That means this will be 4 and this will be 2. So can't quite do both of these. So, Onslaught my Sarah sounds insane, right? You're working with other Snap creators on any content? No, I don't have any collab stuff lined up at the moment. I've always believed if you keep working on something, your time will come, doesn't matter how long people think it was. I think that is an incredibly unrealistic take. The reality is, you can do everything right and still fail plenty often. That's just life. Well, we're not gonna fail it yet. We're not gonna fail it this turn. So Iron Man gets onslaughted and crushes here, and then Claw puts 6 power into the Professor X path. Does YouTube pay its weight, or does it funnel more into Twitch? The ceiling on YouTube is infinitely higher than the ceiling on Twitch. Oh, you have an Iron Man. That's adorable. Oh no, not an Ant-Man too. Get rinsed. I'd like to double my Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Victory.
To put like some actual numbers to compare Twitch and YouTube. When Twitch had its leaks of how much streamers made a year or so back, my absolute best year on Twitch to date was in the leaks, and I believe I made like $160,000 on Twitch as a platform that year. And that $160,000 I made on Twitch in that year put me in like the top 600 streamers on the platform in terms of revenue made for that time period. And then in comparison, if you're familiar with Magic, CGB, one of the largest Magic creators, he had posted his stats around that time, and he made $500,000 in just ad revenue on YouTube. And all things considered, he's a very small YouTuber compared to like people outside of the specifically Magic. So, like, he's big in Magic, but he's small on the platform overall, and he's still like 3x my best year on Twitch when I was one of the top people on the platform. It's easy to forget that like Twitch is pretty niche. Like, I can't tell you the number of times that I'm like out in the real world touching some grass and interacting with other human beings, and like I tell them, like, work comes up and I tell them what I do, and I say Twitch, and they say, what's that? And I have to describe Twitch in the context of, oh, it's like YouTube but focused on live stuff or something along those lines. My best year on Twitch was like late 2018 into 2019. So 2019 calendar year was my best year, because Magic Arena hit open beta or open release in the fall of 2018. So that's when that platform had its most viewers. How do you feel about Marvel into Mystique Marvel? I think I like it. Now remember, they can still get bigger here because they can move this Nightcrawler and place something else out here. So we're kind of hoping to draw a Claw at some point. Juggernaut was a sweet play from them to put us into the Superflow here. Alright, so we're hoping to draw a Claw in our 3 remaining draws. So we can go Iron Man, Onslaught, Claw all over here on the left. And that should allow us to win left and mid. Claw plus Onslaught puts 12 into the middle. 4 cards in our deck. 1 we want to draw. 2 draws. I'm gonna step them. Hey, Burning Piggy, good to see the old regulars hanging out for some Snap. Appreciate the over 2.5 years. Welcome back. Even if their Dino is like 17 here, we're gonna win mid. Plus 4 only puts them to 30. And we'll be at 35 with the Claw. Claw is better here, right? Omega only gives plus 4, and I only care about winning this one. So this would be 8, even if it works. This is 12. Hey, Drumpling, thanks for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My full-time gig. I wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you. Happy Sunday. Unless they have like a surprise Enchantress here, we win. Mick, it's so good. It's so good. No! Oh, man. Oh, man. I didn't realize Onslaught was big enough to die. Our Mystique the Blue Marvel got us. Because I made Onslaught big enough to die to Shang-Chi. We still almost got there. Well played. Well played. Yeah. I should be more conscious of that, actually. Because Shang-Chi is super popular today because of the feature location. People are playing more big things. So whenever possible, I should keep Onslaught out of Shang-Chi range. That's on me. Feature location being what it is means I should be playing around that. I don't think I play around Shang-Chi on a normal day, but today we play around it. Nah, chat, that loss is fine. We learned something from that loss. That loss was super valuable. It taught me something. We traded cubes for knowledge. Okay, and then we want to wait to Iron Man on the last turn because I don't want them to know what's coming. Oh, 21 power, that's normal.
Iron Man.
Victory.
Dex recommend for Bull 1. Yeah, check out my starter next year. Is 40, 96, 10 more than 38? What card to play damage on location? That was Omega Red is the card that we're playing. If you're ahead by 10 in the location where he's at, you get 4 power to every other location. That's an ongoing effect. So the Onslaught and the Mystique copying my Onslaught double each other and then doubled up. Fast upgrades are not worth it. You should check out my snap guide so you don't make that mistake or any others. You're wondering for optimal progression for your account early. Snap guide has my tips and tricks. Well, no Onslaught when Project Pegasus flips up. So or Sarah, which is said. I think we just Magic New York so we get more turns to draw them. Yeah, there are 174 unique cards in Snap currently. I'm gonna wave and then we'll claw left or center, I think, to try and win this. Lockjaw is scary. All right, well, we're no longer winning this. I guess we'll Iron Man mid then. Is my account free to play? LOL, no.
I am Iron Man.
People playing Professor X in Jubilee Lockjaw decks are just like the absolute most degenerate kind of gamblers. So if I claw and then Mystique claw and then Mr. Fantastic, that's still not enough to win here, right? But if I claw into Onslaught into Mystique Onslaught, that's enough. That onboarding process is kind of true in most card games, though, Nick. There are some folks working on an overlay to hopefully help mitigate some of that, because I agree that that's definitely a bit of a feels bad man. Is Iron Man Omega Red enough to win mid? It's not going to let us win right, though, right? I think we go Mystique into Mr. Fantastic, and then we're hoping to peel Onslaught next turn, right? I've got 1 copy and 3 cards. Yep, and we beat Infinite here, right? Because Onslaught's gonna double Iron Man as well. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Wow! Get scammed. Good play, opponent. Well played. What a scam. Magneto's so good. Well played. Grabbed our Mystique and yanked her over. Not playing into Legitimately, obviously. Range Academy is mad annoying. So Daredevil here will give them perfect information on 5 to a degree, because technically Strange Academy is going to cause some chaos then. We could see a Professor X out of them though. It's something to consider. Get to set up a cheese with that. So I think this is Onslaught into Mystique, my Onslaught into Claw here on the left, right? So variants costing $10 ignores the fact that you get a bunch of gold incidentally for free, and you also get a bunch of variants incidentally for free. That's Professor X. Okay, so we get to win the center here still, right? I guess if Claw goes left, we get into trouble. We're 25% to be sad about this Grand Central. $10 is a bit much. It's not $10 yet. You can literally get them for free. Also, if it's here's you want a hot take on free-to-play game monetization, there is literally no such thing as too much money for an optional cosmetic that has zero impact on gameplay other than the appearance. If the variants cost $500, I think that would be a fine price if that was profitable for them. People are always like, well, more people would buy it if it was cheaper. Maybe, but it's not necessarily more profitable if more people are buying it while it's cheaper, right? Like if you make a variant $1 instead of $10, I'd wager you're not going to have 10 people buy it for every one that would buy it at $10. I promise you, the companies that run these free-to-play games, chat, they put a ton of stock into figuring out what people are willing to buy and what optimizes their sales. The problem is here we just died a destroyer, right? Maybe they destroy her right, because, oh wait, if they destroy her, they lose right? And then we win center and right? Okay, this is actually fine. Is it actually fine? It's actually fine. Yeah, I'm saying I should snap them here, probably.
Victory.
Give them the claw. So again, Onslaught doubles, Mystique is doubling, they double each other, they double claw. We get 6 times 8 in the middle. So, something to note about the collector cash system. There is a pity timer on how long it could take you to get new cards, and there are level breakpoints inside of that that ensure you have a similar number of cards to all other players getting cards at random. So what that means is if you have a drought of cards at the start of your caches, there will hit a point where you will get a bunch of cards in a row as it catches you back up to the average. As a heads up on how that system works internally. All right, are we onslaughting Murray Isle? Might be. We are. Means I can't play 3 cards after him, but that's so close. I don't have Mystique anyways, so... No, so eventually on the collection track, there are caches. The season pass caches do not have cards. They have variants and currency. What an easy game, chat. What an easy game.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We talked about trying to play around Shang-Chi on Onslaught today. And I've exposed my Onslaught to Shang-Chi here again as a good call out. I'm gonna retreat. This feels like a Shang-Chi or a Enchantress. There's a lot of Shang-Chis today. I should have played Onslaught in the middle. I wasn't thinking about Shang-Chi. Isn't it unfair to play with people who have more cards than you? Then don't play. Like, I don't know what you want. Like, this is part of the game, chat. Unless you have every card, you're gonna be playing with some amount of people that have more cards than you. Also, these 2 decks here, these 2 pull 2 decks. These decks are competitive into full collections. I think they're excellent choices. I know multiple people who have gotten to infinity with just pull 1 cards and pull 2 cards. Devil Dino's nice to... I don't know if I agree with that. Because, what's it called? Part of your Devil Dino... This card helps you empty your hand, right? It's gonna be a little bit harder to keep them bigger. It's gonna be a Ultron angle.
Victory.
Feels like it's about to be an Ultron angle. Enchantress actually gets a bit less common in the pull 3 metagame. Something you need to understand too. When you're just starting off and you're in those first 500 collection levels, the metagame's actually more narrow than it is at the top because people have more limited card pulls to play from. You'll see more of everything. Do any cards need tuning? Yeah, I dropped a video last night on the YouTube channel talking about the 5 cards I think are the worst cards in the game at the moment. And then as far as overtuned goes, I think Professor X as well as what's his name are probably a little too good at the moment. Professor X as well as Destroyer. That's such a great. The variants this game are so good. So the best way to use Professor X with Daredevil or Spider-Man. They're gonna be so sad they used their Enchantress already. Nice, Raven. Chat, I know Raven has HS in their username there, but they've been playing a lot of Snap. You should give them a follow too. Watched a good bit of their stuff in the mornings a few times now. Click on their username there in chat and follow them right from here. We're about to add a lot of power to this board. I already snapped, right? Sure did. So, the blue Marvel here with these two is +8 to everything. And then it's going to copy to here and we'll get another +2 to everything because this is Mystique. And then Mr. Fantastic, we had another 4 middle. So everything would be +10 at a minimum. Should we infinite split Mr. Fantastic, chat? I feel like you should. He's actually one of my only not infinite split cards in this deck. Let's throw 900 credits at him. I want to get an infinite split for 1 copy of every card in the game. So our decks can look nice in uniform. Play him in enough things. Infinity. So MTG Bot has long time done card game lookups for a lot of things. It did Hex TCG back in the day. It does Runeterra. It does like Eternal Card Game. It does a bunch of them. Chat, when you get your card to infinite, 'cause a lot of people haven't seen this before, you get this split button. It turns it into a cosmetically different version of the card with different background or border effects. I personally am not a huge fan of the triangles, though. How many splits to Inkify? I believe you start getting a chance to get Inkify on your 4th split, but it's a low percentage chance. Squirrels! Get our wave down here. Let's play a more expensive card next turn. I was playing the move deck. Interesting. It's my favorite variant style. I like the Captain Marvel costume ones. This Mystique. And then Captain Marvel is a similar one with this outfit. What do you think of Mystique? Copy Blue Marvel into Ant-Man here. I kind of like it. Absolutely demolished. Imagine not snapping me before you Enchantress me.
All systems go.
It's like our opponent hates winning, chat. We'll go fish for a cube with Claw. They might think we can't get more power into the middle. They definitely shouldn't snap now. They should snap before the Enchantress flips up. Yeah, they're taking too long. Take a cube. Don't take so long, chat. I'm not willing to go fish if you take too long. Yeah. My all snap all the time YouTube channel is 23 subs from 9,000. I need to make it over 9,000 tweet. Come on now. I know you want to help me out. A lot of great stuff up there too. Man, pull 3. I have a complete collection. Thanks, Can Monkey. Hey, RNO, thanks for the almost 4 years. Appreciate the resub again. Good to see the old regulars back for some snap-in. We don't draw an Onslaught. Do we Marvel Mystique Marvel? I think so. I think so. Yes, Wonton Shoe. Tomorrow morning, I think, I'm gonna have up a pool 2 decks and how to transition them into pool 3 guide. Okay, so we got some chunky monkeys in the Gamma Lab, chat. That video helped me get to 70 from 34. Nice. You love to hear it. Oh, they drew my Omega Red. Chat, they're using my Omega Red against me. Send help. Probably dead here. You're not supposed to magic to buy more time, actually. Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to Iron Man. You're not supposed to magic to give us more chance to set up with Onslaught. Them trying to fight over middle when I have Iron Man here is good for us, though. Wow, that's actually a great draw. I'm gonna stay in here. I think they might play for Project Pegasus, so then Claw plus Ant-Man should shove them in the ground. Damn, they played for Crimson Cosmos. That sucks. So close. Hoisted by that much. Hoisted by our own Omega Red shit. Took him with K-Ball. Or was it Mantis? Maybe it was Mantis. Their deck plays a lot of cheap cards, so just kind of hoping they couldn't get past it. Really good water. Really good water to have is a blessing. Year and a half ago, my wife and I invested in a whole house water filtration system. Makes it borderline difficult to drink water in other places now. Squirrels are actually a little annoying here for us. It means we're kind of congested on space. Ant-Man. Yeah, it's definitely money well spent. We don't have solar panels currently. But it's on my list of these are something we're going to be getting long term. Is eventually something I would like to be doing. Huh. So I'm probably going to Iron Man into hopefully Onslaught. So I think I might actually go Ant-Man, Mystique, Ant-Man here. And I say that fiscal incentives for getting solar. I actually don't know offhand. The Dems here have passed a bunch of green incentives, so I bet there are actually. I know we have incentives for electric cars. Do I just Blue Marvel now? Can they beat Blue Marvel into Onslaught? Because Iron Man's not super useful because Omega Red is turned off. I think it's Blue Marvel into Onslaught now. And that's actually kind of fine still. Because I do this here and then we're still theoretically, we're tying here and then we're winning here and here. Yeah, my wife and I's like 5 to 10 year plan for home improvements is master bathroom remodel, which is actually getting done later this year. And then master bathroom remodel. We're good here, right? Because the doubling the thing wins the left. Oh, we tied? Oh, we lost the breaker, brutal. Sunspot's so good. We're getting our master bathroom redone. We want to redo our kitchen at some point. We're gonna need new appliances in there at a minimum, and then probably solar panels after the kitchen. That's gonna take us a little bit to get through all that. The first two especially are expensive projects. Is there any know how much time you have left to turn? The lower right-hand corner, the button has a thing that ticks down behind it. It's very difficult to see. It definitely needs to be. You see this purple ticking down? That's my timer. It's very subtle. It needs to be more visual. Instructions unclear. Put a bathroom on top of Jeff's house. Hello. Well played. Well played. What a impressive card. Okay, I'm listening. How do they plan to win here? They step back. Okay, so we go Omega into Iron Man into Onslaught potentially, right? Or do I just Mystique the Blue Marvels? Mystiquing Blue Marvel doesn't win these though. It just ties it. Excuse me. Oh, are they a Spectrum deck? I think they're a Spectrum deck, chat. I'm gonna Magic. I wanted more chances to draw Onslaught, I think. Four cards in our deck. We'll have 2 shots at it.
I am Iron Man.
So, Spectrum, yeah, get out of here, bud. Get out of here. It was a truly bizarre game. So if they Spectrum, each of these go to 7, and all of these get bigger, but Onslaught Iron Man's still gonna be up by 10 on them here, and then Onslaught will double our Omega Red to give us 8 on each of these sides, so we'll be 12 to their 7s. We're gonna do a couple more with this, and I think I want to play... I think I want to play, I think I want to play some Mr. Negative today. Turn 1, 2, or 3 Mr. Negative off of Project Pegasus sounds lovely. Yeah, sporadic. It's on my list to do. We're gonna Ant-Man, and then we will Ant-Man Psylocke here next turn, I think. Do I want copies of either of these? I think I want a copy of Mystique. Do I need a copy of Mystique? Minus 2 costs is probably plenty, right?
Oh, snap.
So Sarah makes our cards cost 1 less, Mystique copies. Because if I Mystique the cloning Vats chat, it will be a copy of the -1 cost Mystique, not the on-reveal copy of thing Mystique. That's something that's noteworthy here. So, cloning Vats copies the final state of a card after all its on-reveals have happened, which means if I Mystique the cloning Vats, I will get a copy of the Mystique with Sarah's ability. We can still win this with the right draws. Well, that's the start of the right draws. He says before getting hobgoblined. We're looking to draw Omega Red next turn. 1 and 4 to do that. Green Goblin's a very powerful card. So we have Onslaught, double our ongoing, so we're going to double Mr. Fantastic here. So he's going to put 4 into here and 4 into here. Great, gotta hope for the best. We need to win the middle here. Ant-Man's gonna be 7. And this'll be 4. So we're gonna 22 here. We tie their Destroyer, right? And I think we win the Breaker because of the claw on the right. This is a Destroyer. No, we beat Destroyer. We're at 24, actually. I forgot about the bonuses for Blue Marble. Yeah, nice. Get out of here. These Professor Cheese. Hey, chat. We're gonna brew some Mr. Negative here. And by brew, I mean, we're gonna play some Mr. Negative here. I think that sounds for the first game. I need to run to the restroom really quick, though. You're not gonna miss any gameplay since I'm stepping away anyways. I'm gonna hit an ad roll to disable pre-rolls for a little bit. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. I got plenty more snapping coming up today. 15 seconds to spare. Thank you to everybody that hung out. Appreciate you. Okay. Getting Sarah down early seems absurd, especially when we get to copy her with Mystique. Let's do that. I wonder if I even want to copy her with Mystique in this deck. Snap on the turn 3 negative for sure. So, powerful build around card here, chat. Swaps the power and cost of all the cards in our hand. In our deck, sorry. Not our hand. In our deck.
Victory.
Do you have my streaming gear posted somewhere looking to upgrade my Zoom call setup? I don't offhand. Depending on what exactly you're looking to do, Scholar, like how professional your setup is, my setup's probably overkill for just Zoom calls. Bill Gunn, thank you for the brand new Prime. I appreciate that. Folks like you make my job possible. Thanks for keeping me around. My microphone plus webcam setups, like, I actually don't know how much the camera costs. My wife bought the camera. My audio interface is like a little over 500 bucks though on its own. I think the camera is somewhere between 600 and $1,000. All right, with 8, we just do this and fill the raft, right? I assume they're filling the raft as well. Not snap them also. Because this is a turn 3 Psylocke, which means I get to play Magic next turn also. Feeling pretty good here. So we both get a free 6-drop here. I assume one of these is a Carnage, so Mojo's probably not amazing here. But we're also going to have +4 more power here at a minimum, thanks to... Yes, you have Doc Ocked me. Thanks. Appreciate you. Got me. Yeah, this card, don't get me wrong, chat. I think this card is super reasonable into a lot of places. It is not super reasonable into what people are doing on Pegasus Day. This card is fine when your opponents have a lot of cheap cards that are going to empty their hand anyways. Lots of people are playing a lot of beef today with good reason. Well, nobody drawing anything's a pretty good end result for us there. Part of me feels like I should Iron Man Limbo purely for the sake of making sure a Debris can't fill it, because they're obviously playing have some crap, right? It could also just be right to sit on Iron Man, though. Make it more of a surprise for later. They have 2 demons in hand for cheap +6s.
I am Iron Man.
Your replacement for Mojo in the stack. A different on-curve 2-mana card. Is there any card in my deck better than Mystique I could play here? There isn't, right? I have like Rogue and Mr. Negative and Bishop are my 3 cards. So I'm just going to play this to fill it in so they can't take my last spot away from me. Okay, so beating 8 here is obviously trivial. The question is, can they beat 8 here while also beating 20 over here? So they need to put 4 here and then also put 17 here. And even with 2 one-mana demons, that's probably a big ask, right? I'm staying in. Come get me. Oh! I didn't account for the fact that they had a free 6-drop. The free 6-drop. I forgot we both completed the raft at the same time. We definitely need a visual indicator of cards in hand that we should be aware of. That's one of my top interface asks. When I know part of the contents of your hand, please remind me of it. You're correct that they won without the Thanos, but the Thanos makes them more likely to be able to win there, right? Yeah, I'm gonna snap them before I rogue their Onslaught. Well, they have priority here, so they could be playing a second thing. Like, they could be mystiquing this, but even if they mystique this, us taking away from this should mean we're in a good spot. You like a count of cards in hand even. We have that. You can look at their picture to see their hand count. This works how we want it to work, by the way, chat. Mystique copies the Onslaught from Rogue. We just do this, right? Mojo's gonna be our last card over here to win left really hard, and then we'll Iron Man Valor to win that. Our gals look good glowing, chat. Quite wonderful. Shang-Chi'd, chat. We're gonna get Shang-Chi'd. Is it crazy to wait to play both of these to the last turn so they don't know? I can just wait. Hopefully we don't get bit by a debris. I have no idea how the Halloween event works yet. I haven't been paying attention at all. Apologies. So, Mojo gets doubled if this fills in. So he's 6 times 8, 40, 50 power here. And then obviously Iron Man just like doubles Din Valor for an absurd degree. The PC client is very much in early access and has some issues yet. That's why I'm still streaming for the mobile client. Chat, I'm begging you. We are just 7 subs away from me getting to post an over 9,000 tweet. Please consider the memes and go subscribe to my Snap YouTube channel. Our Psylocke and Ironheart 13 power that game because we had 2 Onslaughts on a Blue Marvel, and then they were also on Nidavellir. Vote somebody, please. Think of the memes. Okay, well, I was gonna Mystique my Sarah, but then Elysium flipped up, so that's no longer happening. I'm gonna chill on this for now, because playing this later when they don't know that it's gonna have a bonus for a full path has a lot of value, and everything's so cheap, like playing it early doesn't have a ton of great weight. We hit 9,000, did we? Thank you, chat. 9,004, y'all are awesome. Rescue, eh? Mr. Negative. What's in our deck? Our deck is Iron Man. It's probably worth negativing here, right? I think we do. Getting a flipped Iron Man still is just like a jack ton of power, right? Oh, they have Vision and Captain Marvel. Okay. And then we're actually just vibing here, right? Because whenever we draw next turn, we can play all 4 cards. So there's no reason to give them extra information. I'm going to stab them and pass the turn. Woo, buddy. Woo, buddy. That leader though, chat. That leader though. So I kind of want to play out to every location here, right? Just to spread out the love, because Captain Marvel and Vision could end up anywhere. So I know this Iron Man isn't winning, right? And it's a shame this was the worst draw in my deck, right? Because we can't cast her this turn, otherwise we'd be able to be winning right by a lot. I think we just spread out the love here, and then Captain Marvel and Vision have a hard time winning the game. Oh, get rinsed. Are we still good? I can't tell if we're good. I think we're good, right? Oh no, because it means the right side doesn't beat rescue on its own. Rats. Yeah, magic. Magic was the worst draw in our deck, right? If we just draw any other card. Yeah, we were 66% to win this game. If Magic had been if any castable card there, we win, right? When the Captain Marvel jumps. Make plans for events or tournaments in this game. So they have announced that they will be adding a 1v1 competitive game mode, but no official tournament announcements as of yet. Okay, this is just Mr. Negative, Bishop Mr. Negative, right? Part of me wants to Sarah, but I think we're just supposed to do this. And I'm not Mr. Negative the Onslaught Citadel here, because if we play an Iron Man here, the -1 just won't matter. What's going on, Matt Taylor? Thanks for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. So, again, Mr. Negative, the key card our deck is built around, swaps the power and cost of all the cards in our deck. He's playing with Thor and Iron Man, chat. I think we leave Sinister London, right? Makes our Angela worse, but it's pretty good with everything else. I think we just pass here. Then we'll Sarah the Onslaught Citadel next turn. What are the order cards revealed? Cards are revealed in the order in which you played on the board. So your sequencing is very important. Wow, they just Enchantress me. That's certainly a step. Am I supposed to play out Ironheart to play around getting Professor X'd? Maybe. Maybe.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No, this deck always plays Sarah. She's very good, very generically powerful card. If you haven't seen my top 5 cards in Marvel Snap list yet, Sarah is there for a reason. All right, well, now we're definitely getting cheesed by Professor X. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I can't play to either of these at least. Well, then. Mojo. Mystique the Mojo. Rogue Ironheart. Let's actually put the real Mojo here. Excuse me. Because I want more attack into this path if possible, I think. Wait, what? Oh, they don't copy. I was thinking we would get a copy, but they don't copy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, put in Spider-Man, got us real good. We also just, like, didn't draw Iron Man at all, but Spider-Man and Arrow took away a lot of our agency there. Why did only 2 of them move? Because the second arrow went center and it couldn't move 4 things center. Yes, the negative effect on cards looks phenomenal. Agree. Yeah, people... people are into this game with the first couple of card pulls. You have no idea what you're in for. As you get deeper, it's just so good. It just keeps getting better. I feel like I've seen almost as many super flows today as I have Pegasuses. Haley girl, are you knocking at my office door? See me? Ah, baby girl. You got your dot eye? You come say hi? Speaking of Project Pegasus, I guess it's a Mystique Marvel angle.
Next time close your door, it was a privacy. Okay?
She can come visit, it's okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
I ate a whole tiny bag of spicy chips.
You ate a whole bag of spicy chips?
And I just drank one water. Going to do it. And I always drink a bunch of water, just once, and then I did it. And then I eat a whole tiny.
Ooh, they magic for us. Thank you, opponent.
Wait, why do you say thank you?
Oh, they have their Mr. Negative and we don't. Are we torched yet? Okay. Better late than never, but never late is better.
Why is it negative? Why is it negative?
Because he gives you a penalty, but he has a powerful effect.
A penalty but a powerful effect? But why negative? I don't know. It would do damage or something? But he did negative damage. Oh, now he do 1 damage. How great. Should it do 0 because negative is behind 0?
Well, that's lovely. B is on the TV too.
Look how high it is.
You got a tongue? Does Haley have a tongue? Hey, Juicy Dewdrop. Thanks for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. Okay, stop it, Jacob. Whack-a-doodle. All right, so I think we Bishop and then Ironheart here. I don't want to fill in the right just yet because I don't want them to know that we can beat their Mojo here. Yeah, I really need to update the kids' emotes. Bees went back out into the basement. Do you want to go play with Bees? For people that are new to the channel, this is Haley. Haley is dupe. Can you hold 2 fingers? So you're dupe. Not quite.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so they don't have a big Iron Man, but Iron Man was their last player, so we could see a Mystique coming in one of these locations. That's a Mojo of our own. So if I Mojo here, it'll give Angela +2, putting us to 16. And then it will be +4, putting us to 20. But we might lose to their Bishop. I think I'm gonna Iron Man Magic Mojo. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so they were just counting on winning right here, which seems a little ambitious. Well, activating their Mojo on the right would have been a wash if we put our Mojo there, right? You want bees on the TV too? He went back out in the basement. You got to be right here. See, look, Haley, see the camera? The camera is what looks at you. It is the camera up there, yep. You see the camera up there? There's a camera up there, yep.
Yes, I see that. I think it's up there.
Yep. Alright, who we losing? Sarah is sad. Yeah, I mean, even something as simple as, like, the Nintendo Switch, like, my mind would have been blown by that as a child. It's just, like, such the perfect system. The fact that our deck can't play into the Sanctum feels a little bit bad for us here. I think this is just a Mystique Marvel game. Lockjaw, Electro my Lockjaw. That's pretty good. You stealing my water? Yeah.
I think that is right.
You drank Deadeye's water? Yeah, Lockjaw, Electro is a sweet combo. Maybe we'll play some of that next, actually. Well, that's super awkward. I guess we're just on, like, plan, draw Iron Man now, right? Doing the tiebreaker?
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
That is not an Iron Man. Take your cube. Professor X of the Lockjaw.
Escape.
Professor X with Lockjaw is big game, but we won't do that if we Lockjaw today. Yes, X stops Captain Marvel from being able to leave. Sounds like a great 1-2 here.
I am Iron Man.
Okay. Are we fighting over the Destroyer path? Nope, doesn't look like it. We'll Mystique the Iron Man into Nidavellir, and I'm gonna snap them.
Yes, it's up here.
That's pretty good. That might force us to fight over this. Okay, that actually makes it easier to fight over the Destroyer here, which is nice. Maybe I'm supposed to Iron Heart before I play more cards to try and get Iron Heart points into the center here. Oh, don't scratch the microphone. That one's not okay. We are torched here, unfortunately, right? What are they playing into here? Can we beat whatever they play into here? Probably not. I do this. This is only plus 11. How many cards do they have? Plenty. You have a chance to Ironheart? I don't think so. Like, there's no way we get enough Ironheart here to win mid.
I got tail, Daddy. I got tail.
She's very interested in the fact that I pointed out where the camera was. I've never shown that to her before. Okay, turn 1 Sarah sounds lovely. We could turn 2 copy Sarah here too, if we wanted potentially. Well, now we will certainly turn to Rogue there, Sarah. Save Mystique for an Iron Man or something down the line. Yes, you're adorable. All right, if we think they're gonna play for the flooding, Bishop into Mojo here is excellent, right? Oh. Do I Mojo into negative now? Oh wait, I can't quite do all 3. I definitely want a negative this turn. I think I'm just gonna fill him in here.
No, toss up here.
Alright, so we have 3 draws here. Nope, you cannot touch the audio equipment, baby girl. Well, you can, but I'm gonna have to stop you. Okay, Ironheart's a great pickup here. Means we can realistically win left. There's an Ironheart of our own, lovely. No, Haley. If you keep touching stuff on the desk, it's gonna have to be an issue, okay? Okay, go tell mommy, okay? Love you, baby girl. Our wonderful Rin banner there, back down at the bottom. All right, and with Iron Man doubled up drawn here, you're certainly going to be able to beat the Infinite in the middle here, I think, even with them getting an 8-man bonus. And then, realistically, we just win left from the bonuses, right? So what if we just go like... Honestly, I might Ironheart first, so we try and get more bonuses over here, and then we like do this, and just get the max bonuses on Bishop. I'll snap them. I think we're ahead here. I think we're ahead, and I think it looks like we're behind, so this is a good snap. Do we need Sunspot in this deck? No. Yeah, I think this is a snap because it doesn't look like we're necessarily about to crush them, and we are about to crush them. You're about to have a lot of power in the middle. I think Snap will have a competitive scene like tournaments and stuff. I think at a minimum, there will be a lot of organic tournaments. Especially if they give us a spectator client to be able to do coverage. If we get a spectator mode, I am planning to run some Snap tournaments myself. Check 2, hey 2. Did my daughter screw with my audio? I think it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, enabling community-run tournaments will be great. For people that are new to the channel, community Magic the Gathering tournaments, a couple of Pokemon Unite tournaments are things that we've run here over the years for other content that I've made, so running tournaments is fun and something we have experience with. Or I have experience with. Mr. Negative on 1, that's a snap. Hopefully they leader me again here. That would be great. I mean, Magic the Gathering Arena doesn't have a spectator mode and probably never will, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff.
Wind, aid my hand.
Rogue into Ironheart here, I think. I think they got us, chat. The storm flooded into the Professor Cheese here. We just can't put enough extra power over into this area. I can only put +4 into here with Marvel plus Mystique. Professor X is the blue-white control of Marvel Snap, so for those of you that aren't Magic players, it means you're an objectively bad human if it's your favorite card. I don't make the rules, that's just what they are. At least when Professor X kills you in Marvel Snap, it has the decency to end it quickly, unlike blue-white control in Magic.
Wind, aid my hand.
Alright, so Psylocke means I get to Magic the Flooded here, which I think is fine. Most of my good cards, the negative, are in my hand already anyways. I think this is a no negative game, huh? I think it's just like Sarah mid, and we play our hand out over the next 2 turns. Our opponent's deck is just like the biggest Professor X RNG fiesta. Just like constant flips. Just actually every single game, just flip, 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 flip. This blade could have gotten back 4 different things. So here's the thing about decks like this, chat. In other card games, where all of your wins and losses are exactly equal, playing a deck based around a single card is not great. However, in Marvel Snap, where you could retreat and mitigate your losses when a game's not playing out in your favor, playing a higher variance deck based around a key card is more than fine. think we lose to Infinite here, though, right? I don't think this breaks it away. Yeah, leader also gets us, but they passed. They're passing. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to bounce here.
Escaped.
Ranked seasons end at the end of each month. The ranked seasons follow the season pass seasons. We desperately need matchmaking to be fixed. This just shouldn't. This is such a feel bad experience. We've queued to the same person like 5 times in a row. And like win, lose, or otherwise, that just shouldn't be an option. You go down 30 ranks at the end of the season, chat. If you don't know how the ranked ladder works, I'd recommend checking out this quick 4-minute video. Covers a lot of things that are important that you probably don't know. I probably don't need an extra bishop, actually. Cloning Vats here is probably wrong. Is there a reward at the end of the season for the ranks you got? You collect your rewards for the ranks you achieve during the season itself. So the ranked rewards you see along the track are what you get over the course of the season. So Mr. Negative here means we have magic in our deck that is cheaper. We have a mystique that's free. We have a rogue that's cheaper. Few reasonable cards here. If we draw magic, we'll play her. Otherwise, we'll just play Sarah here. Hoping to draw Mystique next turn so we can Iron Man copy Iron Man. Let's play some other stuff out. Magic is a day late and $1 short. It's gonna just come down to a coin flip. I don't think we can win left or right. And again, when your draw doesn't come together, chat, you just get to leave for 1 cube. Does Cloning Vats create normal cards or negative cards? Cloning Vats gives you a copy of the exact cards you played there when all of its abilities finish resolving. I'm gonna wait like 30 seconds here so we can try and find the different matchup rather than queuing into that same person for the 8th time. They could also be Q-sniping us, so that might not necessarily be it, but they could just be somebody who's just pressing the button a bunch. Alright, it's taking a second. Hopefully they found a different match. Nailed it. Yeah, the re-queuing, there should probably be a 30-second to 1-minute cooldown. You should not hit the same person twice in a row. I'd rather get a bot than hit the same actual human twice in a row, I think. I probably don't need Rogue against a Daredevil Nova deck. Let's just go ahead and play her here and make her green. No, Daredevil has to be in play on turn 5 for his effect to happen. Well, magic here, but not quite sure this one's gonna end up being reasonable for us. This can let us tie right? And then Ironheart maybe wins it even? Although, if they kill Nova, it's not necessarily true.
Opponent snapped.
Can we beat a destroyer here? Maybe? I'd have to have 2 of these hit right. Gamba. 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 Alright, we need 2 Ironhearts to go right. Alright, let's try some of the Lockjaw deck, I think. So one button. How do you know if the first one are your enemy? Whose ever name is highlighted in gold? Do you want to make any changes to this for the current feature location? I'm not even sure that I do. They've got a lot of top end already. I am using BlueStacks currently. The PC version has some bugs in it. It's early access. Oh, Electro could be nice. That's true. Widow plus Wave on one is gross. So this gives them a Widow's Bite, and then Wave says they can't play the Widow's Bite next turn. I won't get to play a card next turn either, but they're going to miss 2 draw steps now. Which is great. Getting a freebie in a Baxter building is rough.
Wind, aid my hand.
Thor is nice. Dracula is scary.
Union.
So Miss Foster will draw us Mjolnir out of our deck. Yeah, we weren't competing for the master building either way. I guess it would have been nice to play Mjolnir there. Can we win mid? Maybe.
Mjolnir, to me.
I can't really just Magneto here because Magneto would pull Dracula and Storm. Seven's probably not enough. This is probably a 6 drop. Yeah. If the Professor X ultimately won them that game, right? Because I couldn't play Mjolnir into the Baxter building. So we were -3 on it here for 7 versus their 8 instead of 10. Why Wasp? Because it enables Lockjaw. Lockjaw swaps a card that we play to its location with a card in our deck. So you play Wasp out there and you turn it into something big and powerful. I'm gonna snap Carmitage into Black Widow and Wong here. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna do a super long stream today. We'll see. The feature location is, thankfully this one's only 24 hours. For fuck's sake. Starting to stream less and less. Well, for what it's worth, I only put 3 hours of Snap on my schedule yesterday and today. It's by design. Streaming 10 hours a day is not a sustainable lifestyle, chat. Especially when I'm editing YouTube content on top of that. Yeah, most of the featured locations make the game a little dry. They get a little repetitive. That's true. It's been a long time since I streamed 50 hours in a week. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy Odin, the man in the moon. Do 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 do. Watch us be like a devil dino that our Black Widow just made beat us. If Black Widow's gonna fill their hand with Widow bites. The location is full, chip, in case anybody was wondering. Chavez, look at the little baby, chat. Meow.
Victory.
This is sick, chat. I had someone redo the YouTube banner. That looks great. 'Cause I just had like a generic banner at the top of the YouTube channel. Just lovely. Match up with the snap logos and stuff too. Beautiful. All right, we got Pegasus energy, chat. What are we doing? What if we go Wong Lockjaw, and then we can like White Tiger and Doctor Doom here later and double off the Wong and then still swap them out, right? That's a little scary. Raptors are a little unfortunate for us. They gump up where Tiger and Doom were gonna do. That's rude. Okay, so they have 3 Wongs in the middle. That is that's not great for our hero chip.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
They're gonna have a couple of on reveal effects here. Actually, we want to cat first and then hammer because I want to be able to re-get the cat potentially with the hammer, I think. Damn it, Wasp.
Mjolnir. To me.
Okay, cutting them off a drawing terrible here. Wait, do I have priority? Please have priority. Please have priority. Okay, this is sick. We snap because Magneto grabs all 3 of these and yanks them over here. I guess it might grab Captain America, but we're grabbing some number of these and pulling them to the left. Slide to the left. I guess we can still lose this. Yeah, we're still gonna lose. Damn. Damn. If we would have grabbed the Wong instead of the Captain America, we'd have gotten it, but their extra 3 drop got us. So close. If I got all 3 Wongs and moved them to the left, it would have been a right mood. Not Wasp. Sick. Okay. I don't know if I can snap on this because there's been a lot of people doing a lot of crazy things, but this is certainly a start.
Mjolnir. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Now, ultimately, ours will be a little better, right? Because we're going to get to go Mjolnir into Odin, do it all again here.
Mjolnir. To me.
this hits White Tiger, it could mess me up a little. Which is likely, I suppose. Okay, opponent's playing Hella Casino. Well, that's great. This cuts them off of draws. Can I win the left is the question. I think so. What if we go White Tiger? And then we'll Odin here next turn to get another White Tiger over into here. Is that good? Oh, I could go Doom Mjolnir and then Odin the Doom Mjolnir? Is that more? No, that's less power, right? That's less power here. That's only 13 here. I needed Thor into the path where their big things went. Our deck has no cards in it, so Lockjaw doesn't do anything. Still, unfortunately. Them. Magneto pulling their Thor over into here was not great for us. We lost that location, had to fight for the others.
Escape.
Lockjaw does not send a card to the deck when it's empty. If it doesn't have something to pull out, it does not cycle anything in. Oh, it's another rematch. Well then. Gosh, I almost just want to do this, huh? I was gonna do this and Widow's Bite them. Denying the Hella deck draws is a big game. That's exactly what Widow does. And denying the board space is also good, and this is gonna do both. I wonder if it almost feels like they made Super Flow more common this weekend too, because I've had so many Super Flows. That's anecdotal, they probably didn't, but definitely feels a little bit that way. Jubilee has a chance to get White Tiger or Odin here. It's not great.
Mjolnir, to me.
I guess we're in a pretty decent spot to win. Glad we stepped early. Bum, 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 bum. That's a lot of crap. Not having a 2-drop in here is rough. Although it gave us a Thor, which is fun. Since we have Lady Thor in our hand already. I guess we'll Medusa the mid here. Hey, look, our actual Thor. Sure. Is this gonna be Thor, Jane Foster, draw our hammers? That feels like it, huh? I think we snap. I think Thor, draw 2 hammers. Sounds great. But retreated, sure. I mean, if they're retreating when we snap there, they're like retreating at any point, so we're not getting another cube here. Won't be able to draw both hammers, right? Yeah, maybe you're right. But still, like, getting two 10 power things as 3 drops is still a good rate, right? I think you're right, we're gonna bump in the hand size limit, though. Thanks everybody for hanging out this morning, by the way. In the afternoon now, I suppose, in Cornfield Land where I live. Bunch of new followers. Folks that are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch, make a bunch of content on YouTube as well. The Bifrost is not doing nothing with Miniaturized Lab in the middle. Been here on Twitch for the better part of a decade, playing a lot of card games and strategy games like Marvel Snap here. Played a lot of Magic the Gathering before this, as well as Pokemon Unite and a bunch of other things. Snap is completely captured my attention, though. It's going to be the primary focus of this channel for at least the short-term future, while that is the case. I've also got a Snap dedicated YouTube channel where I'm posting highlights 7 days a week, so if you enjoy the vibes of the channel, make sure you drop that a follow as well. Do I want to Lockjaw Mojo World and fill this up? I think I do. We need to get 4 cards into here, right? We're gonna really want to play into the Lockjaw path. Hey, well, welcome from the YouTube side, 3NG. Afternoon. I don't always stream on the weekends, although I've been playing so much Snap lately that I've been firing up on the weekends anyways, just because I'm playing. But you can always find me here Monday through Friday during the week. So wave happened, so our cards are cheaper this turn. I think we go ahead and just Magneto and pull Mr. Fantastic and this out of here. I think I'm gonna snap them before that happens. They don't know it's coming. Hopefully this is a Professor X. Onslaught. Onslaught's a little bit less good, chat, when your cards get yanked across the board, huh? Alright, so we'll Dr. Doom here. He slides some Doom Bops out. And hopefully we're good to go from there. It's kind of sad we drew White Tiger, because White Tiger's the card I would have liked to flip into off of here. So roll a Wasp. Wasp works with Lockjaw. So Lockjaw swaps a card we play at its location with a card in our deck. So as you just saw there, we played Lockjaw and then we played Wasp, and then Wasp turned into a better card. Are you guaranteed to have all pull 2 cards? Yes. So, the order in which you collect cards from the various pulls in Marvel Snap is random, but you complete each pull before moving on to the next. So by the time you hit level 474, you will have every pull 1 and pull 2 card in your collection, and then you'll move along to start collecting in the deep end and pull 3. Widow into Wave is a solid 2-3. We have confirmation from the Marvel Snap developers that a pools 4 and potentially 5 will exist. We do not currently know anything about what exactly those are going to entail, though. You should definitely check out the Marvel Snap roadmap here that the devs put out if you're interested in knowing more about the game's future. If we go Wave into Wong, and then we could go Dr. Doom into White Tiger, make a bunch of friends. I might go Wave here, though. Wong here. So I want to get more power into the Baxter building if possible. So if I do this, it lets Wong create 2 tigers here. And we have a total of 24. And then Strange Academy can't move anything. And we just like drop a 6-drop next turn. I'll snap then. That seems fine.
Victory.
It's so difficult to guess at dev timelines, chat. Just an entirely unpredictable thing. The sooner the better. I think without collection tokens in the game soon-ish, there's a good chance players will become frustrated and possibly bounce off of the game as they start to get into pool 3. I think collection tokens will do a good job of mitigating the pool 3 frustrations that a lot of beta players felt. So if I was Marvel Snap, I would be putting an incredible priority on making sure I got the collection tokens feature to market. What are collector's tokens? So collector's tokens are going to be a new thing that's added to your collection track that will allow you to target specific cards that you want. Stefan has confirmed that collector's tokens will be available this year. Okay, so sometime in the next 2 months then. I honestly think that if they get the collector tokens into the game, then the mechanics for collecting in this game are some of the best in any free-to-play game. They'll really smooth out some of the rough edges the collection system has at times. Yeah, I've heard people complaining that it takes too long to get cards in pool 2. And for reference, chat, the slowest you get cards, it takes, gosh, how long does it take? You get a 25% chance at a card every 12 levels. So you basically get a card every 48 levels. It slows down. You get 10 cards a month. Alright, so we're gonna lose left here, but that's fine. Or lose right. I mean, whatever whatever this location is. Whatever this one's called. You've been playing a week and you're halfway pull through 2. Yeah, it's because you spent some money though, right? If you're not spending, it takes about 3 weeks to get through pull 1 and pull 2. So, Lady Thor is going to draw us 2 copies of Mjolnir here. And a Wasp. You know what pool you're currently in, card-wise, check out the pool's breakdown here. Do I want to force my cats to jump in a particular direction? So I can fill one of these locations with zeros to force the cats to go a particular way. I think I want to force the cats to go right? Or sorry, go left. So I have 24 here. So I have 24 here. They need to put 19 here for Captain Marvel to win it. Because we're going to win mid because Thor's about to get plus 12. I think if I snap, there's a chance they leave, so. Hey, Fox. Thank you for the over half a year. Welcome back. Appreciate it. I agree with that. I think there's a chance we win regardless of which way the cats go. As long as they both go in the same direction. This discards an infinite. We lose. Just to death. Good to go.
Victory.
Well, so it's... I think the pool 3 will lose a lot of people in general. I don't know if that's strictly true. So... And this is the psychology of these types of games. By the time the card collection really slows down in pool 3, you have a habit formed, right? People, 1, enjoy the gameplay, but 2, are used to playing it every day and doing their dailies and stuff, right? So even if the rewards are further apart, people have this, oh, this is just a thing that I do now. I'm a snap player. I actually don't think the rate at which you get cards in pool 3 is a problem. I think 10 cards a month is actually pretty reasonable because there's just not infinite cards, right? And you need things for people to work towards. I think the lack of agency is the big thing, and they're going to work to address that with the collection tokens. End game effects, I believe, happen in the order the cards they were played. It's not 76 levels for a card. It's 48-ish levels for a card. And more importantly, you have a chance to get a new card every 12 levels. And the chance at opening something will keep a lot of people coming back because you get about 12 levels a day. Doombots, ip it up, my Doombots. Whip it up, some Doombots. Really love the Doom. Yeah. Yeah, probably a Spectrum deck with Wong and Captain America, but Iceman's a little out of place. I think we snapped the Black Widow into Carmitage, flip Lockjaw, right?
Victory.
I do, pseudonym. You, as a small spender, can find out how long it takes you to find complete things in the all cards video here. Yeah, you also get cards more quickly until level 1500. This is until 1500 plus that things really slow down. And 1500 plus is like 2.5 months in for free-to-play players. By the way, chat, for those that were wondering, thank you, Zinder, for digging up the screenshot. Here's a confirmation from one of the Marvel Snap developers that the collector tokens will be out in this year. Not saying when, but this year. I'm hoping they surprise us and we get them. We get them with the patch next month. How does the reset work? You can learn about all the details on how the Marvel Snap ladder works in this convenient video here. Hey, Captain Command, thank you for the almost 4.5 years. Welcome back, I appreciate it. Oh, we hit the combo, chat. So we get to go Wave into Odin, the Black Widow, and Wave. The best way to spend a small amount of money in this game, check out my Snap guide here for progression tips. Free to play and otherwise. Odin, my yellow jacket. They probably retreat here. So again, the way this works is my opponent got a Widow's Bite, which says they can't draw cards if this is in their hand. And then Wave conveniently made that Widow's Bite cost 4. So they either spend their whole turn playing out the Widow's Bite, or they get denied yet another card draw here, which is superb for us. I have 2 turns left. What are we doing? I think it's Magneto middle, and then we'll White Tiger left next turn. That's a bad beat. Oh, I pulled Jubilee out of the left with this. That could actually bite us here, because I can play something big over there. Huh? Yeah, we're actually gonna bounce here now. Magneto's been awkward today. Card might actually just be better as the Hulk. Just wanted stats every time and not the disruption. We could just play Chavez. That's actually true. I don't hate that suggestion. We're just waving here. I think I'm gonna Magneto mid here to pull their bishop into their Angela path, so she's less likely to do something useful for them. Something nice he could do. But Dracula is a little scary. I don't think there's anything particularly OP right now. I think there's a couple of cards that are maybe like slightly overtuned. Destroyer probably could use 1 to 2 points less of power, but I don't even know if that's the case if I'm being honest. Opinion of Yondu. I think Yondu suffers from third best card syndrome. He's generally speaking, worse than both Korg and Iceman when it comes to playing disruptive options. All right, well, Mojo mid means I can no longer Doctrine Doom, which is sad. They're gonna fill here with Ant-Man. Wolverine's bad? I think Wolverine's fine. Mysterio could be anywhere. I think they're punting left, which I think means the question, can I play for mid? I don't think the answer is yes. And we're out.
Escape.
Thoughts on Korg versus Yondu, just to break it down. So, Yondu has a chance to get rid of their key card, and if it does that, that's excellent. But in the event that Yondu hits a mediocre card, it's actually getting them to their key card faster. So you're either stopping them or accelerating them. There's no in between. And then the second part of that is Korg always makes it just like equally disruptive, right? They're not always going to draw the rock, but the percentage that you disrupt is always the same. You're never accelerating them in any instance, which is the key difference. All right, chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an afternoon. I'm planning to do a ton of long streams here all week for Marvel Snap. You can check them out. This is my approximate schedule here. We're going to be live about 10 a.m. Central every single day this week doing some Snap. We're going to be doing 5 or 6 hours at a minimum. If you're looking for more Snap stuff from me, you enjoy the vibes of the channel, and you're new here, Hoaglandia Snap up here on the YouTube channel. This Marvel Snap Minute playlist has a bunch of great beginner tips on it for people that are looking to learn more about the game. We got some excellent deck highlights up here for things you can look forward to with Pull 3 stuff. Other game news updates, such as suggestions you can play for cards with the hot location. I am not planning to do any YouTube streams this week. The metrics for those were not good. The edited content is doing well on YouTube, but the live stuff is not. Live stuff's been popping on Twitch, so we're gonna do a lot of Twitch. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Sunday wherever you're at. I will catch you around later.